I'm currently recording this at like 2 in the morning. I don't know why I have all this energy. Cultural appropriation. Why was I born? And, well, this video is sponsored by my sanity and its slow decay. So, if anybody actually watches this video, which is unlikely, you may or may not have heard of cultural appropriation. Do I want to go over a brief of it? Cultural appropriation is basically you taking some other culture's things and like claiming it's their own. At least that's the best I can understand it, because um yeah. But to put it simply, if you're a white person and you have braids, cultural appropriation. You may ask how. Oh well, it's a hairstyle from Native Americans, Africa, somewhere. But it's non-white, meaning white people can't do it. Now, see why I have a problem with cultural appropriation? I mean, yeah. But okay. Right? It's a confusing mess that nobody likes. We understand that, idiot. Why are you making a giant long video about it? Because, I don't know, I may or may not have found something last night after the PETA video, like 30 minutes after it, and I just decide, screw it, I'm too tired to do this. I'll wait for next day, so I found the tab. I'm now doing this. 2-minute intro over. Okay, so I gave the white people having braids, or white people having like a headdress or something like that. Yeah, cultural appropriation. Fine, whatever. Or at least they claim to be. But every time you appropriate another person's culture, the left just heels over, or leftist keels over and dyes their hair. They wouldn't die. No, they would die there. Jesus Christ, idiot. You were at this joke like a month ago. You're like, cringe-worthy jokes. Oh wow. That's right, I have a catalog of jokes. But I'm bad at summarizing things, so let me go ask the internet. Cultural appropriation. The act of taking or using things from a culture that is not your own, especially without showing that you understand or respect this culture. Yeah, basically, take off the last bit, because, well, that's what Twitter thinks cultural appropriation is. Literally anything from another culture. But, as I saw this coming years before I started making videos, it's now started into food. Fun. I mean, at least we don't have to eat. Wait a second. So if I just if I use the lesson strategy of, climate change, bugs are the solution, well, some bugs are traditionally eaten in Southern America and Asia. Racist. No, just trust me on this. So it would be cultural appropriation to have those foods. So civilized, I know. So, Africans making any Western food? Western food? You mean Native American? Shut up. Any modern Western food? Nope, can't have that. No. I mean, I guess you could, but, food, according to the left, food that you can eat aligns with your culture, so. Lead for me? If you don't like the rules, take it over with Supreme Overlord Kamala. Oh, my catalog of jokes grows ever bigger. But onto Twitter, which I'm not gonna tell you who it is because I don't want you to go bully them, but their Twitter is redacted for okay. A white-owned trendy spot for ossifying is selling bone broth across from Golden to Pho, also sexualizing jerk sauce and faux sauce, making superfood dumplings for profit. Sexualizing jerk sauce? The what's that even supposed to mean? Jerk sauce? Supposed to be your ex-boyfriend? Because I think you have a few too many. But seriously, superfood dumplings? What's so wrong about this? You know, people like making Asian cuisine. Wait, superfood dumplings for profit? Like, I mean, if he had just like sold them and gave them to the homeless, I mean, I'd be fine. But for profit, like anybody needs to pay rent. Who would need to do that? I know. Oh my god. Okay, if I suck because I only speak two languages, internet and English. It's basically a white owner of a Vietnamese restaurant was selling Vietnamese food across from another Vietnamese food place. Okay, yeah, that's why she's mad. If anybody has an issue with that, I'd like to call your psychologist. Now, I don't know what offends me more, the horrible racism of cultural appropriate. Jesus Christ, the I cannot speak. The horrible cultural appropriation of the Vietnamese food, or the tweet ending, Y'all make me sick," when you're obviously not Southern or you're a K-pop fan. Either one is punishable by death. I don't make the rules, Supreme Overlord Kamala does. And she continues, same person, so I can criticize them for being, well, contradictory, if they are. The cultures they are taking from literally fight daily for legitimacy. What? How? Mate, you can save on the literally. Do you understand what it means? It'd be like, literally, my car flew into space. I mean, if your car flew into space, as in propelled itself through any means necessary into space, that would be a good use of literally. But the cultures they are taking from literally fight daily for legitimacy. You could just say the cultures they are taking from fight daily for legitimacy. I mean, I'd criticize you for, that. But I now could be the grammar police with the wellness and the wellness cleansing of the food, the lack of histor. Oh, you just put the lack historical understanding. Oh, and the number of followers is alarming. What the hell is that even supposed to mean? The wellness cleansing. What the fuck is? I swore. Damn it. What the hell's wellness cleansing? Ugh. Okay. The number of followers is alarming. I'm not trying to knock a small business, but damn, this one hurts. Yeah, I'm not. You really shouldn't have that. I mean, you shouldn't because well, I'm not trying to not. I'm not trying to knock a small business, but shouldn't be in this tweet because what? In your tweet previously from this, um you you do this thing basically like calling them like thieves. I'm not trying to knock a small business though, they're thieves, I'm not trying to knock one though. She basically You know what? Let's continue. I legit threw out my Chinese food lunches because white kids would make fun of it all day. I bought a pizza day and dry ass turkey burgers. So many did. Yeah, I agree. The fucking turkey burgers suck. I mean, just it's a rule. So many others, and now you're taking from our culture and selling it. Oh my god. I mean, if okay, Asia, you okay, you can't use the ball bearing. Can't use basically. You know what? One second. Okay, let's see. You can't use the traffic light, the ironing board. Oh, the light bulb, the Kanjin, and the iPhone. Oh my god. But one second. No, oh wait, I need to go take a look at your profile picture. Oh, I can't see an iPhone. Damn it. Oh, but that's not it. Oh well, I looked into more inventions created by like every race besides white people or besides Asians, and guess you can't use vaccines. Lol. God, and then in a later tweet, she says white people shouldn't be able to take photos in Chinatown, but wait a second. Asian countries struggling for legitimacy. Chinatown. Asian countries struggling for legitimacy. Chinatown. It's almost like these two things cannot exist together because they Oh my god, who could have guessed? The person contradicts each other. The person contradicts each other. You're a genius. Now, normally in like 2019, things would like stop, but since we're in hell, that's not the case. Not only that, the same person went on to continue doing this, and well, hi, Eve. She's God, Evie Y. We saw your tweet yesterday and have been working since to make these necessary changes. Our community is extremely important to us, and honoring the history of the area is something we greatly value. We've decided to part ways with the broth bar in our space, and thank you for calling us into this conversation. Oh my god, we are so woke. I guess we should, lose a major some revenue. I guess we should replace it with another Vietnamese food that isn't as popular. Oh no. I mean, it could be more popular, but yeah. So instead of contacting businesses and ruining people's lives, maybe you should spend some more time in reading and writing composition skills. The jokes and just overall meanness is infinite at 203. And, well, God, the owner of the restaurant released an apology. Sound the alarms, we have cancer. I now want to die. I read it beforehand. It's excerpt time. First, I want to thank each and every person who took the time to bring this to my attention. Something that I now recognize should never be the burden to bear. Oh my god, look it up. What the hell? What burden to bear? What the flawswad? She then continues to basically say, oh, we celebrate culture and 3 paragraph thing that can be summarized in a couple of sentences. We celebrate culture. Now can we please have our space back? And then I came upon this line. Now, those who are easily, suicidal, anxious, or have depression may want to avoid this, thing. I need a noose. I have consulted with my staff, and we are in the process of sourcing cultural sensitivity training for us to undertake and learn more as a team. My intention is also being that the new right nutritional team members will have undertaken the same training. I am corporatist robot. I shall bow down to left. Look at me bow down. Can I please have my space back? Thank you. Okay, so, well, I think I found the source of Alzheimer, but those of you who have the symptoms aforementioned can uncover your, ears, put away your guns, your poisons, your nooses, your tall buildings, things like that. It's over. So, humanity failed, but at least you're not dead yet. But the best thing is that the right nutrition thing, right, is she posts pro left wing content like this. My page is pro black, pro brown, pro trans, pro queer, pro Muslim, pro science. What the fuck? What the flying airplane show? Pro facts, pro choice, pro industry, pro farming tool, because I can't say that word. I mean, actually, screw this. Pro ho, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, YouTube. I mean, it is kind of nice she's giving love to farming tools and not, like, anybody who would be considered slightly risk adverse to STDs, children, more overhead cost, prostitution, and more fun stuff like this. No, she's acknowledging the farming tool, guys. I mean, come on, the shovels are used so much more than like the hose. And I also found her personal Facebook account, which I definitely did not stalk. Don't at me. But she also posts more left-wing stuff. Amazing. So, it's kind of ironic. Crud, I don't even know what the hell's ironic anymore. I guess it would be ironic, that the same ideology that she supported is now gonna be the one who tears down her business. Well, at least you're pro-ho. But you know what confuses me anymore? Remember that entire thing a couple of years ago, diversity is our strength? Remember that? People really started to go after, multiculturalism and things like that. Well, the left, you can't do that. That's cultural appropriation. Also, the left, you can't do that. That's multiculturalism. You're racist. You want one race. Oh, you're trying to be multicultural? Oh, you're culturally appropriating. You're right wing? You're going to hell because Kamala Harris is now our vice president. End of video, bye.